Thank you, sir. Good afternoon, everyone. It's a real honor and a privilege to be part of this August gathering. Since the Kargil War, we have relearned the timeless lesson that we don't always get to fight wars which we are prepared for or inclined to. I can't think of anything more appropriate that can define cyber wars or cyber information war, so to speak. On June 27th this year, terror struck not far from Mumbai. However, unlike 26/11, most people didn't even realize that this terror had struck. 26/11 was witnessed by the whole world, but this attack that happened on June 27th this year was a very quiet attack, and yet it crippled India's largest container port, which is Jawaharlal Nehru Port Trust. The terminal with a capability of 1.8 million container units came to a complete halt. The attacker was a malware called Petya, and the hackers were faceless attackers from an unknown location. We still don't know where they came from. Fortunately, the damage was contained. Now imagine if this had happened very silently on our airports, Delhi Metro, electricity grid. This happened in northern India in 2012. Or even our nuclear stations. Since the beginning of the internet revolution, more than 26,000 defaced websites and 91 lakh infected systems have been detected in India. And this is despite 77% of cyber attacks going unreported. Now that is the vulnerability of our cyber systems, and this is like a ticking bomb out here. Our smartphones, laptops, applications that we use, search engines are all hackable. Nothing is impregnable. I don't want to sound like an alarmist out here, but that is the reality. Below the surface of Google, YouTube, Amazon, Flipkarts of the world, there lies the reality of another web called the dark web, where criminals steal money, identity, and lay a virtual siege to financial and defense institutions. They can cause what we call as cyber tsunamis or cyber hurricanes, and we won't even see them coming. With so much happening out there in the virtual world, it is vital for us to fortify our critical infrastructure and evolve a capital asset protection program that can be practically implemented in case of any cyber breach. This is where the role of cyber warriors come into picture. Today, the government of India and its agencies are rethinking and redesigning the country's cyber architecture. Corporates are working on tools towards those architectures. Several enterprises and entrepreneurs have come forward to fill the gaps for specialized security services. The problem is we do not have a cyber security hub or a cyber security policy that can take this forward. There are inexpensive yet powerful cybersecurity solutions that corporates are willing to provide, and n number of startups are willing to work with the government agencies. However, to get a foothold to work with the government is a huge challenge for such enterprises. Our IITs and IIMs have produced many such cyber warriors and enterprises. The College of Defense Management today covers subjects like information technology and security, concepts of information warfare, and net-centric warfares. Again, how do we put all of this together on a common platform is the biggest challenge that we face as a country. The cybersecurity hub that will bring together research from armed forces, corporates, and educational institutions, funding and data on the same platform to promote indigenous product development in the areas of mobile, cloud computing, cyber physical systems, and digital forensics with cryptography. That is the key to the entire challenge that we see at this point of time. Israel, United States, and Russia have cyber academies identifying talented computer science students and orienting them towards a career in cybersecurity. The question is, why aren't we looking at something like this? We lost out on the Industrial Revolution. We lost out on the defense manufacturing revolution. Let us not lose out in the cyber revolution. We have the talent and the knowledge. All that is required is a platform to bring these multiple stakeholders together in the interest of national security. if the next generation wars are to be fought in cyberspace, as I have heard a lot of experts talk, I would rather build a country that has her own cyber strategy, policy, and weapons to fight. In conclusion, I would like to say, with due apologies to Robert Frost, the cyberspace is lovely, dark, and deep. We have miles to go, but cannot afford to sleep. Jai Hind.